also get to experience it. All right. So we're going to start with some nice, easy breaths. It means breathing in through your nose and breathing out through your mouth. And as you breathe, you can keep your eyes open and have a fixed, soft gaze, or you can let them close, allow them to relax. Take that nice long inhale through your nose and out of your mouth. Imagine as you're breathing that you have this beautiful air coming into your body. The air that comes through your nose is like a soft breeze. It moves up through your nostrils. And you can drink in that air as you let it fall down to the back of your throat. The air that you breathe in is gently coating the inside of your mouth, the back of your throat, the lowest part of your throat. It may feel cool as you breathe it in to your nostrils. So allow yourself the opportunity to feel the sensations of that air. Does it tickle? Is it cool? And as you swallow this sweet elixir of oxygen, let those inhales be long. The length of this breath is not about forcing it, but allowing it to be just a little on the fringe of what you feel comfortable taking in. And in the length of time that you take to breathe, allow that breath to soften the rest of your body. Allow your eyelids to get heavy. The pressure behind your eyeballs to soften and release. Your brow to gently let go of the tension. Your jaw surrendering to a comfortable neutral position. And as you continue to soften with each of those inhales, allow that sensation and focus to go to your exhale. It too has a temperature, a rhythm, maybe a taste as it moves through your mouth. Feel the air as maybe it becomes warmer through that exhale. It too is a sweet nectar. Allowing those exhales to be longer that might feel comfortable by just a little bit. And through these exhales, start to soften your shoulders and your neck. Each breath, its own release. And you may need softening anywhere. You can always return to a space that feels just a little constricted and allow your breath to slowly unravel. Not always the full knot, but even just a slight, gentle moment. That is all enough. And as you take in this sweet elixir of air, traveling through your nose, through your throat, your face is softening. Your body is softening. That air is moving down into your lungs. Feel the rise and the fall of your chest as you breathe. And notice, without judgment, how your ribs respond to your breath. Do they lift forward? Do they lift backwards? All directions at once? Is there any tightness? We collect these little pieces of information, not so we can focus on them, but so we can notice them, be present in our bodies through the power of air and oxygen and the movement of all of that through our incredible bodies. Take a moment to feel your heartbeat and how it echoes in the chambers of your chest. Notice its speed. Notice its volume. Notice how it echoes out. And you can feel that pulsing through the rest of your body. Lighter, but still there. And as you continue to breathe, soften into your chest. Allow each vertebrae to sink and feel what might be tension inside the lowest part of your belly. The lowest part of your ribs. Inside of our sacral, we may be holding a tension, a tightness. Allow the breath to fill the lowest part. Feel it expand and relax those low muscles. You are safe in this moment of breath. You have the ability to allow yourself to feel these low parts without holding anything back. Yes, you can take up space. Whatever you are holding here, the feeling of keeping it all together, let that go with an exhale. This pull or this tug that holds close to your spine. Allow that length to just get a little longer. Allow your belly button to move away from your spine. And soften. Release. Even in moments where we feel distracted, whether it's by the mind, by someone who needs us, by an unexpected dog bark, we can always return to the breath, return to this place of expansion. To hold ourselves. As you breathe into this deep space in your belly, your mind may be wandering. Thoughts may arise. And while something may be telling you these thoughts are distractions, things to be discarded, interruptions of your calm. Take a moment to exhale that belief. These moments that we sit with ourselves in the present, these moments that we breathe and feel sensation in our bodies. These are not moments without thought. These are opportunities for us to witness our thoughts. To detach ourselves from the thought and to observe them. So as you breathe in and out and something arises, instead of telling yourself, I shouldn't think that, I should focus, exhale out those shoulds and should nots, and just watch the thought. Watch yourself watching the thought, slowly peeling away layers, separating it from yourself, from this body. And when you can see the thought from a distance, allow that beautiful breath to just gently blow it away. And in that moment, return back to your body and focus again on a sensation, a tingle in your fingertips, a pulse in your heart, a temperature in your breath, a softening in your jaw. These little moments, even just for a second, where you can feel yourself inside of your body. This is presence. It is not the absence of distraction or the rest of the world moving around you. It is the observation of your body and your thoughts. And these moments of connection are moments to be celebrated. This is presence. This is being in the present. What we hear from the outside and what we maybe hear from the inside is the idea that flow or presence is calm. It is the absence of thought. It is a nothingness. But when we sit in presence and we experience it through our body and not through our mind, we know that this is almost a trick. It is not about absence and calmness. It is about being connected and aware of all of these things happening. And our ability to connect with our bodies in these moments. To feel the sensations as we are right now, arising and departing in little moments. And we are the great weavers of these moments in our own lives. Threading them together. We may judge the pattern that we are creating. We may judge the stitch that we are weaving. But in this breath, in these beautiful moments that we take together to sip in the sweet ambrosia of Mother Nature, something so incredibly gifted to us. Let us use the power of that breath to gently blow away the judgment. And just look and marvel and sit in awe at the beauty of these moments that we have created. The moments of tenderness where you feel constriction in your chest. Like your heart is so full it could burst. Let us hold the moments of nervousness, anxiousness, or maybe that same sensation is true. It too, just like tenderness and excitement, feels like a constriction inside of your chest. And feel the tingles through your arms and your toes and your fingertips. When we name these things, nervousness or excitement, that is not the body, that is the mind having its moment of thought, categorization, understanding, doing its best to put words structure, around the complexity of the body. And this is the moment that we use the exhale to gently let those thoughts blow away with the wind. So that we can return to the sensation without label and sit in a moment of awareness and just feel the sensation as pure sensation, as a pulse, as a goosebump, as pressure, as release, as temperature. In these moments, we are not necessarily calm. We are instead connected. And that is where we find the power of our grounding. Not from controlling the chaos, not from dismissing the chaos, but from being able to stay connected within ourselves amongst the chaos. So as you breathe in and out, feel your body and remember the moments that were perfectly imperfect, where you were present with yourself, present with your low belly, and you could feel it filling with air and deflating. And notice when you could feel your chest expanding and contracting, full of a pulse. And remember the moments where you can feel the blood moving through your limbs and returning to the center of your heart. To remember the moments where you softened your shoulders, you allowed yourself to melt. The moments where your breath was filling your nose with a cool sweetness. And how the air can coat your throat like honey. How when you exhale, the warmth of your breath fills your mouth and softens your jaw. Celebrate these moments as you felt them now amongst the chaos. Because these are the moments that matter. To celebrate your awareness, your ability to observe those thoughts and gently blow them away. As you continue to breathe, hear these thoughts, feel these sensations. I invite you to ask yourself, what would it mean if you allowed your whole self to exist? What would it feel like to not restrict thoughts or sensations? Who would you be if you allowed the chaos to exist and found your power not to be control, but to be grounded and connected to all of yourself? This is a great time if you feel like you would like to write, to open your journal and acknowledge those thoughts and those sensations. You're also welcome to keep breathing and to continue experiencing these thoughts and these sensations as an observer. And in either method that you choose, use your breath to stay connected. And wherever you are, take a few moments to just return to your body. Slowly, on your own time. Placing a hand on your heart and a hand on your belly, or maybe another hand on your heart. Take in a big, deep, beautiful breath, drawing in all the energy around you, the power within you, and exhaling it out. Sharing the power within you to the energy around you. Breathing in again. Nice and deep, and exhaling long. Joining in reciprocity with all the people here and all that you bring. Take one last deep breath. As you enter your day to day, I thank you for sending me your light and for sending your light to all the people here. And I remind you of the power that you have gifted everyone with your presence, your being, and nothing more. When you feel ready, you can join back or join your day. Thank you guys so much for being in the chaos. I knew as soon as I said it, the dogs were going to bark so that we could all learn together. But shit happens and we got to let that shit go. Life is not a perfect ride, am I right? If you would like to unmute, I'm going to turn off the recording